The Nuggets for an Eastern versus Western Conference matchup right here. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Payton is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Grant. Then there's Harris. And it's Bynum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, there's really not a polite way to say this or a way to sugarcoat it. The Magic was simply terrible on the road last year and ended with the worst record in the league in terms of road wins.
Payton with the ball. Screened by Grant. Payton outside. Looks for Bynum. Gets it to him. Goes up the baseline. Another miss by Bynum. Orlando on D. Gordon dishes to Murray. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jackson in the corner. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice. Just a gorgeous assist.
Now here's Payton. He kicks it to Bynum. Harris outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Sinks the 15-footer.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
Denver with the ball. Outside Jackson. Porter a screen on Payton. There's the pick. Back to Jackson. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. And it's Gordon missing. Off target at the rim. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. At the elbow, Bynum. The turnaround jumper, and that's off the glass and in. Bynum's got his first basket of the night. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Murray. Feeds it to Porter. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity, and Bynum with the block.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
So they take the lead. Caldwell-Pope's got his second basket of the night.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jackson against Payton. Pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Denver. Orlando leading. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look. Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Murray. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Payton drives in. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Here's Payton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Bynum sets a screen for Harris. It's tipped. Grant with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. No good from Grant.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Dishes it to Murray. Shoots it. The shot no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope for three. No luck. Denver in the lead. Outside Jackson. The feed to Porter. Fires from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They're not having much success at all right now.
Now they need to shuffle their lineup a little bit. Try to find a combination that works.
Payton outside. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. From the line. And he gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 6. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Now let's find out what head coach Jock Vaughn had to say to DB. Doris?
Yes, he's looking at how they can establish an edge in this one. He's looking for them to lock things down on the interior first and foremost. He said our shot blocking is something that can really help us if we just play smart and avoid fouls. We want them shooting over length, and that's one thing my guys do bring to the table. A sound strategy, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Yeah, and early is the key word there, Kevin. If they can string together some stops right away, I think it'll really set the tone.
Which is just what they're going to be after, guys. They love to turn this into a defensive battle.
Here are the Magic now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. It's a pick by Bynum. Payton kicks to Grant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. Second free throw, no good.
A lot of questions to ask about Denver after last season. Really, it's hard to get a read on how good this team is and can be. I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Here's Payton after the Nuggets pick up 2. Screen by Grant. Payton outside. The pass to Bynum. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You know, as you said, with where the Nuggets are as a team, certainly not as good as they were in 2013, but it's hard to say they were as bad as their record last year in 2014. I thought that team was better than it showed.
Bynum with a screen on Jackson. Now the dish to Grant. The Magic need to get a shot off here. From deep. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And Steve, for the Nuggets, the truth lies somewhere in between what you said, I would think.
I would agree with that. Lucky for them, you know, they aren't locked into any lengthy contracts. So they have a window of this year and maybe next to decide where to take this ship.
Now here's Jackson. The shot misses.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Passes it to Bynum. To the left side wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Denver calls timeout.
Last year, the Magic clearly were in for a long season, no doubt about it. But I applaud the organization because it seems to me that they've got the right approach here by staying patient and not trying to rush into a quick fix.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Orlando making some changes. Here's Pat. A follow outside. It's stolen by Carter Williams. He dishes it to Nelson. Now Richardson. Carter Williams sets a screen for Richardson. Scott. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Williams with a clean look. Drops one in from the wing. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Now, here is Nelson. Carter Williams sets a screen for Nelson. Here's Scott. Open jump shot off the mark.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Here's Pat. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Knocked away. Here's Williams. Cannot hit. So Orlando will take it the other way. And Jason Richardson the bucket on the assist by Nelson. Richardson's got his first 2 points.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Here's Pat. Kicks it to Williams. It's Ellis on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And Williams, here we go. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Reggie Williams at the line for 2.
That's good from Williams. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Richardson, good.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Pat. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Mutombo is screen on Nelson. Williams against Carter Williams. 2 on the clock. Can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have made.
It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
Here's Aflalo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. So on the floor for Orlando, Jameer Nelson and Jason Richardson are the backcourt. Scott is out there with Turner. And it's O'Quinn in the foul.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Orlando trailing here. Nelson outside. Richardson kicks to Nelson. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And it's Denver with the rebound. Aaron Aflalo coming off his best season yet, Steve, an 18-point-per-game score. Shooting well from the field, three-point range, and the line.
And, Kevin, when you think about the efficiency, it's made even more impressive when you consider that he drew a lot of defensive focus.
Here's Pat. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it. And, you know, Aflalo has always been a hard worker, but starting in the summer of 2013, he took his offseason regimen to a new level, working out 3 times a day for 12 weeks. He wanted to ensure he had the legs to defend and produce offensively at a high level. And as always, his work has paid off.
Nelson, the pass to Richardson. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Richardson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's Pat. Mutombo passes to Pat. Back to Mutombo. 6 to shoot. Here's Pat. Defended by Scott. The rebound by Turner.
And you look at Aflalo, an all-star candidate last season. I think Orlando's losing record kept him out, but if he can continue to produce in a winning situation, I like his chances.
Turner with a screen for Nelson. It's Richardson on the wing. Back to Nelson. From deep. Oh, offensive interference.
Jameer Nelson, a stocky 6-foot guard, now in his 11th season out of St. Joe's. College Player of the Year his senior season.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Gordon's checked in for Mutombo. Porter comes in for Ellis. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Jackson in for Pack. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Harris comes in for Scott. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Jason Richardson. And it's Peyton in for Jameer Nelson. Rogers passes to Gordon. Left block shot on the way. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, for some, Aaron Gordon is seen as a tweener. And for Gordon, it isn't going to faze him. He said, obviously, you have to play a position in the NBA, but I'm going to do a little bit of everything. Post up, hit jumpers, go by people. I'm going to do it all. I'm confident that I can play both the 3 and the 4. He has the skills to pull it off, Kevin.
And he does. Thank you, Doris. And Clark Nelson on the shorter side for a point guard, but very solidly built.
Compactly so, and a really good competitor, smart, tough point guard. The size is a disadvantage defensively, but has been a good jump shooter and floor general throughout his career.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they're getting good balance offensively, too, because they're starting to knock down that mid-range jumper.
He's off on the second.
For a team that had normally made a habit of beating up on teams from the East, the Nuggets were just okay against the Eastern Conference last year.
Murray, good.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
The Magic trail by 3. Peyton kicks to Caldwell-Pope. They set the screen. Harris outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Harris has got his first bucket of the night. As you said, the Nuggets have done very well against Eastern teams in the last few years, but Clark just a bit over 500 against the conference last season.
Well, a 16-14 mark, not too bad, Kevin, but when every playoff team in the West wins at least 20 games against the East, then obviously you're trailing the pack there.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Grant, he's checked in for Turner. Denver leading by 4. Outside Jackson. Off the screen. And Denver again with the bucket.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Magic shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Grant with a screen on Jackson. Payton kicks to Bynum. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, you look at how this Denver team is put together. A lot of athleticism across the board, but it seemed as though they were struggling to find a clear direction as a group.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, guys, what you said about Denver last season, you can have all the athleticism you want, but it doesn't matter if you can't get it to work together.
Well, and they would share the ball well. It was just they would play a little bit wild at times. That would get them into trouble, turnovers, mistakes. I think for this club, it's all about finding the right balance.
And both free throws good for Bynum.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Grant, that's good.
And the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face. Couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
Denver calls timeout.
Well, the bottom third of the East usually gets pummeled by the West, and last year the Magic were definitely part of that group.
Make some noise, Denver. Your Nuggets dancers.
Here's Jackson. He's got 9.
As you said, it's hard enough playing the West as a low-end East team. And the Magic felt that last year. 6 total wins for them against the West. Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Magic trail by 4. Payton kicks to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Bynum, guarded closely, and he gets it to go. Bynum's got 8 points. And guys, there was a clear case of the haves and have-nots last year in the East, and the Magic were part, unfortunately, of the have-nots.
And most of that is due to the fact that they're relatively young. They're trying to rebuild the team that can compete in the playoffs. So they're on that journey, and when you're talented but young, it takes a little while.
Guys, this offense very effective.
Point right at them.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Now here is Harris, 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The drive by Jackson. He kicks to Porter. Back to Jackson. Feeds to Porter. "13 feet away." Grant gets the rebound.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
It's a pick by Bynum. Payton kicks to Harris. Back to Payton. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's the screen to the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Bynum up top. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Nuggets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Jackson kicks to Gordon. Back to Jackson. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. They need this one, and that one's good. Porter's got 9.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
You know, it had been a decade-long run for the Nuggets, but last year it ended as they missed the playoffs for the first time since 2003.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, over the break, I listened in on Jacques Vaughn's huddle. He told them to be looking to attack in the open floor. He doesn't want them getting slowed down in half-court sets. He wants the fast break to be a major weapon. He also said he wants them going hard to the boards at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive backboards. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Gordon with the screen for Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's now 7 points for Mr. Perfect. 1:58 left in the first half of basketball. And here is Carter Williams, looking for his first basket still in this one. Dishes it to Grant. Back to Carter Williams. The feed to Harris. 4 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets leading by 4. The drive by Jackson. Can't cash in from close range.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Shot's good. Caldwell Pope's got 10.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And the dunk by Jackson. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the Nuggets pick up 2.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Grant dishes to Carter Williams. Bynum down low, defended by Gordon. Bynum, no good.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Jackson passes to Murray. Back to Jackson. From 13, and he hits the jumper for 2. And now a 6-point Nugget lead.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Here's Carter Williams. Nice touch on the bank shot. Carter Williams has got his first points of the game.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jameer, looking back at this first half of play, what sorts of things need to happen for you guys in the second half?
Well, we need to get stops. The first team that gets stops puts together some strings on the defensive end. I think we win the game. And, you know, we have to take real pride in things we're doing. We're doing some things differently, but I think we can play a little harder, actually a lot harder on defense.
Jameer, thank you. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
The Nuggets leading by 4. We've got Gordon, Mr. Perfect out there with Jackson. Then it's Porter. So that's who Brian Shaw starts the second half with. Now here's Porter. He feeds it to Jackson. Gordon trying to break loose. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Porter. And it's 13 points for the Magician.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
The pass to Caldwell Pope. Payton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. All alone. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Caldwell Pope. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Elfrid Payton out of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, which normally is not a feeder school for the NBA. He didn't get the same level of exposure that some of his contemporaries got, but his size and athleticism at the point guard spot is really hard to ignore. He's one of the real sleepers in this year's draft, and as I like to say, it doesn't make any difference where you play. If you have game, it will travel.
Here's Payton following the score by Aaron Gordon. There's a good screen. Payton kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Harris. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harris has got 5 points so far. And Payton shot up draft boards, ended up going number 10. The Magic hoping he's their starting point guard for the future.
Love what this guy brings to the table. I know he was unheralded and not highly visible coming out of Louisiana Lafayette, but this guy can dribble. He's got really good ability to defend, excellent athleticism. This guy will be in the running for Rookie of the Year.
Nice comment. Here's Harris after the Nuggets pick up 2. Payton kicks to Harris. This one for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
You know, the Magic are still clearly in the process of rebuilding, but sooner or later, and I think it'll be sooner, they'll be looking to get back into the playoffs with the kind of talent they've started to collect.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, I was able to listen in on what Jacques Vaughn was going over with his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Bynum. No good. That would have tied it.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
Jackson. No good with the triple. And with the Magic 2 consecutive years now, Steve, where they've been beaten out of the playoffs, but that could change soon.
Well, this franchise has had so much success since it started that even a 2-year absence from the playoffs seems like a drought for them. In fact, 4 years is the longest they've ever gone without making the playoffs, and that was when they were actually formed in 1989.
Now here is Harris. 8 points for him. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Checking out the game, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is having.
He has 12 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. Guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
Mutombo, he's checked in for Denver. Ellis comes in for Gordon. Scotty's checked in for the Magic. Richardson comes in for Harris. And it's tied up with that one. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 15. 4 on the shot clock. Jackson can't get that one to fall. Payton outside. Scott with a screen on Jackson. Payton with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Payton kicks to Caldwell-Pope. And no good. And a chance to take the lead.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Payton dishes to Richardson. From the high post. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Check out the game for Mr. Perfect. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Porter, and Pack subbed in for Jackson. The Magic also changing it up. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Turner comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Payton. And so Murray nails both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Nelson, the pass to Scott. Turner with a screen on Aflalo.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Reggie Williams, he's checked in for Mr. Perfect.
Reggie Williams.
And O'Quinn kicks to Richardson. O'Quinn dishes to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Scott bangs home the trifecta. Scott's got 5 points so far.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Pat. Mutombo sets a screen. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Nelson, the pass to O'Quinn. Back to Nelson. Magic moving the ball around. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The dish to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
For Denver, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
That's good from Williams. Orlando's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Nelson outside. Just his first attempt. The shot will not go. And it's Denver the other way.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for them today.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they're knocking a lot of those shots down.
Now, here is Nelson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. It's Richardson on the wing. Back to Nelson. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ellis with a screen on Nelson. Off the pick. And again, it's Denver.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
The Magic trail by 6. Turner with a screen for Nelson. Will it go? And the shot is good. Nelson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Back passes to a Flower. Williams kicks to Ellis. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Nelson outside. On the wing, Jason Richardson. A second chance effort. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Turner.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Orlando, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Richardson with a screen for Nelson. For the tie, Nelson with another miss. Well, there was one obvious problem with Orlando last year, and that was they just had trouble scoring consistently.
And it was a problem that really limited what they could do during the season. Not a lot of ways to hide when your offense has that kind of weakness to it.
And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
Now, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
For the Nuggets, Rogers checked in for Williams. Mr. Perfect comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Jackson in for Pack. Orlando also making some changes. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Turner.
Just some numbers about the Magic's offense. They're in the bottom third in just about every major offensive category. Not much going on inside or outside for them. Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Now, here is Nelson. Second chance shot. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The open shot from Jackson. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Jackson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
And as you said, when it comes to the Magic, if you can't score consistently, you're in trouble. I mean, they've definitely got to figure out how to be more dynamic on the offensive end.
Now here's Carter-Williams. Puts it up. That doesn't go either for Carter Williams. Denver leading by 5. Murray the pass to Rogers. Ellis dishes to Mutombo. Here's Jackson, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Jackson! He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
The Magic trail by 7.
Probably should hold for one shot here. Clock is on their side.
Yeah, no brainer. They can hold it for the last shot.
Outside, Scott. Back to Nelson. Nelson, right side. It's off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Here's Carter Williams, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we've reached the end of the third. The Nuggets on top. They finish off the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. Hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Here's Caldwell Pope. So on the floor for Orlando, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. Then there's Lavoy Allen. Then there's Grant, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Now here's Carter-Williams. Here's Caldwell-Pope. The basket good off the assist from Carter-Williams. Caldwell-Pope's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Orlando. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now here's Carter Williams. Left side Harris. Here's the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Jackson against Carter Williams. Jackson kicks to Murray. Passes it to Porter. Fires from 18. And Denver again with the bucket.
Boy, he's been locked in. Anytime he's gotten an even halfway decent look, he's knocked it down.
And I think they'd be staring at a big deficit if they hadn't gotten the lights-out shooting he's given them.
Now here is Harris. Screened by Grant. Harris kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. And that one's good. Jackson's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Jackson against Carter Williams. Bynum with a screen on Jackson. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Caldwell-Pope. A 3 ball. Here's Bynum. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And at this stage of the game, that offensive rebound and putback is enormous. I mean, that feels like a 4-point swing.
Gordon against Grant. Gordon kicks to Murray. To the left wing. Gordon with a screen on Bynum. Murray the pass to Jackson. A 3-pointer, no good.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Back to Carter Williams. Puts it up from 12. Drained for 2 points. Now just a 3-point Nugget lead. So it's Denver now. He's guarded by Bynum. Here's the screen. In the corner, it's Gordon. He dishes it to Jackson. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got 17 points here in the second half.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Carter Williams dishes to Harris. Bynum sends a screen for Harris. Caldwell poke. Another shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Take a look at the game for Bynum. He has 9 rebounds and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
Shooting for LeBoy Allen. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Denver making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Payton, he's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. And both free throws good for Bynum.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
And good on the basket. Book it.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Payton drives in, unloads from 9. That's good.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Magic have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. It's a pick by Bynum. Payton kicks to Bynum. Back to Payton. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Porter, no luck. The Magic trail by 4. Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Jackson with it. In low to Mutombo. Here's Gordon. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Payton drives in. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Nugget shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Bynum. Here's Gordon. That one rolling around and rims out.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Payton. Payton's got 5 assists tonight.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's Murray. Here's Porter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Looking at the game for clutch, he has 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he hits both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Kind of like what the Magician has done in this game.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, I was able to listen in on what Jacques Vaughn was going over with his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Now here's Peyton. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
At the line for the Magic, Elfrid Payton. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Peyton.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Here's Murray, tries from 10, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Grant with a screen on Jackson. Bynum down low. He's up against Mutombo. The jump hook. The shot's good from Bynum. And the Magic lead by 2.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
And the basket by Jackson.
Defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs there, Clark.
The Magic have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Grant with a screen on Jackson. Payton outside. He kicks to Bynum. Almost, but it rolls out.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Feeds it to Murray. Takes a 3. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. Payton passes to Caldwell Pope. 18 feet out, and again it's Orlando converted.
Terrific execution there when it mattered the most. He knew he had the height advantage, and he got the job done.
Denver calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Scotty's checked in for Orlando. And here are the Nuggets now. Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Porter. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
What's going on defensively there? A lack of focus, no concentration. Too easy.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. .57 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Bynum. And it's Denver with the rebound. Now Jackson. It's stolen. Payton outside. At the elbow, Bynum. Grant inside. Magic moving the ball around. Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Mutombo is screen on Payton. Jackson dishes to Murray. Shoots. Here's Mutombo, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Great work inside for 2 vital points. That was an ideal scenario for him. Point-blank range, big height advantage, and he cashed in perfectly.
Now here's Bynum. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Murray kicks the quarter to take the lead. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Magic shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Bynum with a screen on Gordon. Payton drives in. Good!
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Denver making a switch here. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. And another miss by Denver. Magic shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Gordon against Bynum. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And stolen by Scott. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, this one is far from over. If they can get a quick score here and then a fast foul as well.
I tell you what, free throws become tougher with the game on the line, so a few missed ones here, and they could get right back in it.
Gordon with it. Off the inbound pass. The shot misses. Some solid D here from Bynum. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
15 at the line for the Magic. Point straight. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Porter outside. Releases one from 3. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They lead by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and polish it off.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And time now to go court.